Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. We are inside Hotel Football, outside Old Trafford, ahead of Manchester United against Middlesbrough, and the team news is in. Big team news for Manchester United today is that Smalling and Bailly start at the heart of defence. Rojo and Jones seemingly rested ahead of that trip to West Ham. Fellaini and Herrera start in the midfield with Pogba in the number 10 position. Mkhitaryan and Marshall with Zlatan Ibrahimovic up top. Stephen Alson, how are you feeling about that team news? Before I go to Stephen Alson, by the way, Happy New Year to everybody. Is it already 2017 where you are? Let us know in the comments because we will be jumping into the comments. Exit. Because we will be jumping into the comments, the usual 30-second stare, says Stephen. Yes, apologies if I was staring at you for 30 seconds. Obviously, we didn't know we were live yet. 3-0, come on boys, says Khadija. She thinks it's going to be 3-0. After seeing the team, are you confident that Manchester United will win today?
I knew there was not going to be no Carrick, obviously, after him not arriving at the hotel. I thought it would make sense to play Pogba in the deep line alongside Herrera. Bring Juan Mata in for that little bit of magic around the D, around the edge of the box, find things, make things happen. But he's gone with Marouane Fellaini. I'm not going to say I'm happy about it. I'm obviously not going to boo him. I know there's a lot of people with strong opinions on Marouane Fellaini. I'm not going to slate the guy, but I have to question his inclusion over Juan Mata. When you look at the footballing ability of those two players, how is it even a question for me?
Can Juan Mata start in central midfield, though?
I'm not putting him in central midfield. I'm putting Pogba in central midfield with Herrera and Mata in a number 10.
That's what I wanted to see as well.
He's absolutely mint because Pogba's not a number 10. Pogba with the game behind him, when he's got to turn and face it, he's not Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba's better driving forward.
Would he be saving him for Monday?
Makes no sense to me, mate, because Carrick's going to come back into the team on Monday. That's what makes sense to me. It doesn't compute to me. Glad Marshall's getting a game. Obviously, delighted Mkhitaryan's got a game. Really intrigued to see how Smalling and Bay line up together. I think that's going to be a good one. Was it Daley Blind at left back? And I'm happy with the rest of the team now, apart from that. But Marouane Fellaini, when you bring him into midfield, they're going to make this a scrap. We wanted to play football today, play it on the ground. And we're not playing to Marouane Fellaini's strengths if we do that. We're not playing to his strengths, playing him as a defensive midfielder. I don't understand. It's a bit confusing, that selection, if I'm being honest.
I don't think it's that confusing. Obviously, the Fellaini one's a little bit of a head scratcher. I'm going to jump into your comments now. 1-0 Man United. Fellaini winner, says Ignatius. No way, 1-0, says Ankit Sharma. Agree about Pogba, said someone. The comment moved very, very quickly. Smalling Bailly, says Randy. He's rested for Monday's match, says Jesse. Let's bring Mata around to make some magic around the D. He makes some magic around my D, I'll tell you that for free. The team news is David De Gea in goal, Valencia, Smalling, Bailly, Blind. Then we got Fellaini, Herrera, Marshall, Pogba, Mkhitaryan. For me, Marshall, Mkhitaryan, Ibrahimovic has to be the strongest front three that we can play.
It's good enough to beat Middlesbrough, mate. That's what you got to say.
Is it not our strongest? Marshall, Mkhitaryan, and Ibrahimovic.
Probably is, yeah. But I would have liked to have added Mata into that as well. I think Mata is getting underrated at the moment because people are falling in love with Mkhitaryan.
You have to play a number 10 to play Mata. We are seemingly today in Pogba, but I'm on about Mkhitaryan and Marshall in the wider positions. There's no one better than them there, right?
Well, Marshall's not in top gear at the moment. He's still a 6, 7 out of 10. He can turn it on. And I think we said, I think it was one of the Europa games when we saw that sort of forward free. And I said, Marshall's going to be the guy that gets a lot of space today. Not sure that's going to be the same with Fellaini and the teams. I'm not sure that we're able to play those quick balls. That's where I like Juan Mata. Juan Mata's got the intelligence and he's got the ability to find players like that. And when you've got Zlatan, because he likes to come deep, you've got Mkhitaryan who just makes things happen around there. If you add a Juan Mata into that as well, you're going to play beautiful football and you're going to pass it around in that final third. That's where we struggled since Louis van Gaal, and it's not going to improve by playing Fellaini. I think we're still good enough to win. I'm not sure that you're going to see Marshall get the room today to have such an impact because Fellaini's on the pitch, but I hope I'm wrong.
On the bench, we got Romero, Jones, Rojo, Lingard, Mata, Bastian Schweinsteiger, and Marcus Rashford. Happy New Year from Australia, says Mr. Chris. It's New Year in Australia. Thoughts?
Thoughts on it being New Year in Australia? Who saw that coming? Honestly, was that known to anyone? That just sneak up on us? I can't believe that other places have New Year ahead of other places. When did that happen?
It's wrong. It's wrong.
It's wrong, isn't it? What scores the match? What scores the match? If they're already in 2017, this game's happening today.
What was the score? Can someone let me know so I can put a tenner on it, please? Please, I'll give you half my winnings. Come on, guys. Adam greater than House.
I've got a question. Pan round to the ground. Pan round to the ground, please. Why is the lights not on there when it says Manchester United? Why are the lights not on there? Glazonomics. That's why. Glazonomics. They're raising ticket prices and they're not turning the lights on. Absolute disgrace. You think there's money for a January transfer window? They can't even turn the lights on the name, on the sign. Absolutely pathetic.
That's for the Pogba, that. We got Pogba and we couldn't turn the lights on for a year. It's cost us that not having Champions League, hasn't it? Right. Well, producer Chris has gone tipsy again. Guys, producer Chris has started his New Year's very, very early. As you can see, he's all over the gaff, so we do apologise for producer Chris. It's 2-1 in Ireland, 3-0 from Oz.
That's how it finishes.
Hat-trick Fellaini, 5-1 United, 3-1. I can't see who's writing these comments because producer Chris keeps moving the phone away from me. I can't read the comments. 2-0 Zlatan. Hey, Zlatan is on this record today. If he scores 2 goals, he overtakes Messi as the highest scorer in 2016. If he gets 1, he levels up. Will he get it?
I think he'll get 1 and level it up. Yeah, I'd be amazed if he gets 2 because I think it's going to be 1-0 today. I'm happy to be wrong.
Hang on. You said you would be amazed if Zlatan scores 2 in 1 game.
No, I'd be amazed if he scores 2 today.
Amazed?
Surprised. Not like, oh my God, that was amazing. Surprised. Hang on. Mkhitaryan, right? Is he going to score a tap-in? Or is he going to have to take the whole team on like he's done for every single one of his goals so far?
Mkhitaryan's goal, scorpion kick against Sunderland, was it the greatest goal you've ever seen?
I don't think so. It was pretty good. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. But it was pretty good.
So how do you know it's not the best if you don't know?
Because I've watched a lot of football, especially there. I've watched more football
but there,
than anywhere else.
When you think of Rooney's overhead, Rooney's volley against Newcastle.
That was good.
You think of Ronaldo's free kick against Portsmouth.
That was pretty good.
You think of Cantona's lob against Sunderland. Van Nistelrooy's solo against Fulham. You think of these goals, but Mkhitaryan's just...
It was pretty good. It was up there. It's probably top 10, but I need to catalogue. I'm not just going to start declaring things the best ever without going through what's been seen and what's...
Catalogue, you said.
Catalogue it.
You go get to Argos.
So what's Mkhitaryan scored so far? He scored a solo goal in Europe. He scored the...
Spurs.
Yeah, which was sick when he blasted it into the net with the worst technique you've ever seen, but beats the whole Spurs team. Angry. And then he's got that. Is he going to score a shit goal now, or is he just going to continue scoring the best goals ever?
What I would say is Mkhitaryan greater than Ozil. That's for the Arsenal fans in here. Guys, the team news is David De Gea, Valencia, Smalling, then Bailey. Then we've got Smalling, Bailey, yeah. Producer Chris is looking at me like, Adam, you got the team wrong. I haven't, Chris. Roll Jones is dropped or rested. Smalling, Bailey, Blind, Herrera, Fellaini, Pogba, Marouane Fellaini, Mkhitaryan, Marshall, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. While we're talking about Fellaini, once you finish with this stream, go and check out the interview we did with him. He was such a nice guy, I got to say.
What?
Are you happy that Fellaini's starting? You said, yeah, you were, right, at the start of the stream.
Absolutely delighted.
The bench, Schweinsteiger, should he be starting ahead of Fellaini?
Yeah, I think he could do that Carrick role 10-15% of the time. If you want to rest Michael Carrick, who better to bring in than Bastian Schweinsteiger? You could try David Blind there, and you could maybe try someone else at fullback, but yeah, Bastian Schweinsteiger would have been ahead of Fellaini for me. I mean, you are rewarding Fellaini's mistakes, and all he seems to be doing is causing mistakes, causing errors, looking clumsy, looking like he's going to cause us problems, and you're getting rewards by playing games. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
What's your score prediction?
1-0 United.
Happy lad.
1-0 United. I'll take it.
That's boring, that. I'm going 3-0 United today. I think United are going to win 3-0. I think Zlatan's going to get his record, and I think Mkhitaryan's going to get another goal. I'm going to read some of your comments before we go. Keep them coming in. You won't be able to find Ozil to tell him that, Legend Slayer. Schweini needs to stay with us. Think we might lose this, says TS. Ronda Rousey versus Hassan, says Bushy. Hey, you want to play Ronda Rousey? You want to fight?
Mate, I will throw you on your head.
Well, someone asked in the comments.
Me and Ronda?
Yeah.
She would throw me on my head.
I don't think she would.
She really would.
Nah. Steve, I got faith in you.
It's misplaced. She's a beast, mate. She got her ass handed to her last night, but she's a beast. Don't worry about that.
I'd bang out Ronda Rousey. Zlatan first hat-trick, Junaid. Fellaini, why, says Jack. I don't mind, man. We got to rest players ahead of West Ham. Will Zlatan play against West Ham? That's a good question. Will Zlatan play against West Ham?
Yeah, I think he will, yeah.
Is it right that we're playing him in every game?
Let's see if he gets subbed early. If we get a couple of goals in us early doors today, which I don't think we will, but if we can and then pull him off, would you pull Zlatan off?
If we're winning 1-0, 2-0 at half-time,
You'd pull Zlatan off, is what you're saying?
I'd tug him off. I'd give him a quick tug.
Should we have a look at the opposition team?
I'd give Zlatan a tug. Is
no.
Fabio starting? Is Fabio back?
Let's have a look.
Raphael's in the stands today. Guys, tweet Raphael at OldRafa2 saying, get in touch with Full Time Devils. Go and do a fan cam. Man United fans around the world would love it. So you go and tweet him. If we can get 10 tweets to him, I think he'll do it.
No, he's not playing. He's on the bench.
They've benched Fabio.
Benched Fabio.
Are you taking a piss?
This is my serious face.
Downing, Negredo, Traore up top, Forshaw, Ledbetter, De Roon in midfield, Chambers, Gibson, Friend, Bernardo, Valdez in goal.
He's a good player, but that's a shite team.
Valdez to have a blinder.
Definitely. That's why I only think 1-0. I think Valdez is going to look like that cat.
That one you kicked outside?
No, different one.
Stephen Alson does not condone the kicking of cats. Please do not send abuse into him. And do not tweet at Mr. Stephen Alson at RSPCA saying he kicked the cat and he admitted it on the live stream on Full Time Devils. Do not put that on Twitter. That means do it. 101GG will have an article out in hours saying Stephen Alson kicks cats. But anyway, Manchester United against Middlesbrough this afternoon, whatever it is. United are going to win 2-0, I'm saying. It's saying 1-0. Chris says Happy New Year to all you lot. Happy New Year to everyone. If it's already 2017 where you are, or whether it's 2016, Happy New Year to all of you. Stick with us throughout the day. We got Snapchat, FT Devils. We got Instagram, Full Time Devils. Twitter at Full Time Devils. And the hashtag MatchDayMat. YouTube fan cams coming up later on today. For now, though, guys, I've been Adam McCullough. He's been
me.
And we're out of here.